Hello, how are you? So, come along today to talk about 5 ways to reduce back pain to feel good again. And I could be here all day talking about this. I think I'm in my 24th year of teaching mindfulness Pilates now, and it's been an interesting journey, personally and professionally. It's very rewarding. I love it when clients get out of the pain zone, and into the quality of life zone. But it doesn't suddenly mean you can ditch the exercise. So I'm excited to share this with you. I think for a lot of people who experience back pain and prolapsed discs, spinal stenosis, whatever it might be, different types of back pain. Personally, I've had prolapsed discs and spinal injections a long time ago. But what I find really maintains my back is it's kind of a maintenance thing, really. So I thought I'd come along and share 5 tips. These are my 5 tips. They happen to be on my positive affirmation card deck, which is from my Happy Kids card. So the first thing that I've noticed with clients who have got back pain going on, I think it's really helpful always to seek medical advice and have a proper diagnosis. I think that's always really important. So I'll do a pre-talk before I give my 5 tips. Please say hello and give it some hearts if you enjoyed today's live. And obviously share it if you think it could help any friends, or invite them along to watch as well. And if you're on replay, please put hashtag replay and say hello. So what was I going to say to you there? It's just really wonderful when you get out of the pain zone into the happier, feeling better zone, and maintenance is really important. And I find mindfulness Pilates is a brilliant way to do that. But everyone I've taught over the years who's got pain going on, definitely always, see GP, seek medical advice, as I said, get a diagnosis, definitely very helpful. And I always think it's really helpful as well, seeing a physiotherapist, osteopath or chiropractor, either privately or, referred through the GP. I think it's very, very helpful. And at that point, I do also see people who are seeing a consultant as well. So my 5 tips for you today, are you ready for these? The first one is, when there's something going on, when there's pain going on, I have always found that there is some weakness going on in the back. So tip 1 is to get your back stronger. It's so, so important. I mean, I can't stress it enough, really, that the back muscles need to get stronger. So the affirmation here is, my back is strong. I exercise to keep my back strong. So what does that mean to you today? That is the first one. So I do all my teaching on Zoom these days, actually, one-to-one, which I find, and in my membership as well, I find it actually still very, very good. But it's all about, doing the right exercises for you and building up at the right pace. And depending on what back thing is going on, depends on what you should and shouldn't be doing and what level you're supposed to be doing. My forte is getting your back strong right from the absolute basics, and doing that in a really, sort of confident, safe, comfortable way. So the first thing is, one of the first things is getting your back stronger. The very first thing I tend to do with clients, though, actually, no particular order. I actually think this is probably tip 1, but anyway, we went for strengthening the back as tip 1, but actually I always work on relaxation and breathing generally as tip 1. Okay, we'll make this tip 2. So tip 1 really is about relaxation and breathing, because when there's pain going on, that is a real problem. And a lot of people think when there's pain going on that they're then not safe to move, and that isn't true. What is true, though, is that you've got to be doing the right exercises and the right level. Otherwise, that can be detrimental, and it depends what back issue, problem, pain, diagnosis is going on about what you should and shouldn't be doing. And not all Pilates exercises are actually good for the back. So that's about, your teacher, having that expertise of knowing actually which of those amazing exercises are right. So relaxation and breathing is so important, because It helps it helps you relax into the exercises. It helps you get you into better position. It helps you get you into better mindset. You feel better in mind and body, and then you're in a better posture position to then do your exercises and to do your stretches and to do your strengthening from. So I always teach it might sound quite a lot, but it's not really. But I actually teach 3 meditations a one-to-one now, or 3 meditations in Mindfulness Pilates membership class, because when we've all said hi or I said hello to my one-to-one client, somebody might have real stress going on in their life at the moment, as well as the back pain. In fact, that can exacerbate the back pain, for example. So it's really important, like when you arrive, I often do a 30-second calm little meditation, relaxation, standing to start with. Some people prefer it sitting. And then once we get onto the mat, I do another meditation, a 1-minute one, before going into the stretching, before going into strengthening and core stability, and then always finishing with a 5-minute indulgent like relaxation meditation as well. It really helps the back, relaxation and meditation, but also the breathing. I teach 2 types of breathing. I teach the Pilates breathing is core stability breathing. It's really powerful breathing, and research has shown that it actually helps you engage your deep abdominal muscles more by adding the breathing in, which is really fantastic. Please say hi, everybody, in the comments. That'd be amazing. If you've got any questions as well, obviously ask away. So we're on tip 1 at the minute because we did tip 2 first. Oh, well, your back is strong. So relaxation and breathing is really fantastic, actually. So as I said, the Pilates core breathing really helps you with your core stability, and then the relaxation abdominal breathing, which you use more in the 5 minutes at the end, that's really for more calm and peace and serenity, and you don't need the core stability breathing then, and the deep abdominals working. So I do teach both, but 95% of it is the Pilates type breathing, and with a bit of chill out breathing as well. Okay, so tip 3 is all about core stability. Now, the affirmation from Happy Kids cards here, I always use these with every single client I work with, actually, because mindset is just as important as working on your body. And it says, I have strong tummy muscles. What does this mean to you? I love doing some exercise and having strong tummy muscles. I must say, I think my tummy muscles are the strongest they've been in my life, actually. It's such a nice thing as well. Yes, from a back perspective, it's really essential to have strong, deep abdominal muscles. Also to have strong pelvic floor muscles, but also all the other abdominal muscles that they're working nicely too. It does make you feel good, but from a back perspective, it gives you more back support. So it's really important that you're doing something. And also it's preventative, more and more, sports players. In the past, I've taught England footballer, England rugby player, but it's for men and women, which is really fantastic. But it really, really helps having a strong core stability, and it's quite exciting, really, taking clients through the levels of building up core stability. It is about progressing each week, and I think that's the beauty of having an excellent teacher, is keeping progressing as well as maintaining. You need the maintenance with your daily 6 minutes practice, but you also need progression, which is, rewarding. Okay, tip 4. Are you ready for tip 4? Tip 4 is about having good posture. When I sit and stand tall, I feel happy and my back feels stronger. What does that mean to you today? A lot of youngsters have, especially sort of early primary school age, have got no idea what this means. So if you do happen to have a primary school child, then explain to them what bad posture and good posture is, because it's a really helpful thing. So obviously when you're doing your exercises, that you're moving, every time you move it's an exercise, and thinking about how you sit, how you stand, how you walk, how you move, how you get out of bed in the morning. Posture, posture, posture. And then when you're doing your exercises, your mindfulness Pilates exercises, stretches, strengthening, whatever it is, you're doing it all with good posture so that your spine is in a good alignment. And that's particularly extra essential if you've had things like prolapsed discs and things like that. So that's tip 4, having good posture. And the finale tip today is about stretching. The thing is, there is a warning here with stretching. There's a warning with all of them, actually. It's got to be the right level. It's got to be the right thing. The thing is, it is safe to exercise. It is safe to move as long as you're doing the right level for you. And that's what I teach you how to do. So stretching, it says I stretch every day. I do a full body stretch every day. Lying on my back, I stretch my arms and legs away. What does that mean to you today? So don't particularly recommend a full body stretch when you're first starting out, actually, unless you're injury free. Tend to start off with just a little leg slide and a little floating arm, and then gradually move into the opposite arm and leg as a stable core stability exercise. And then, you know, as you progress, then to go into full body stretch. But there is, like, for example, sciatica and different nerve pain and pain in the low back and down the legs. You know, there are certain stretches that are brilliant to help A, recover from it, B, prevent it, and C, maintain it so that it's not a recurring vicious cycle nightmare habit. So it's about, with the back, it's about learning to do the right stretches for the back. And there are many stretches in Pilates and in any exercise modality where actually can be detrimental or too much or not right or really, really not right if you've had something like sciatica or prolapsed discs in the back and stuff like that. So my job is to teach you to make sure you do the right ones. So I'm not about to start demonstrating loads of different exercises here, because it is absolutely, with the back pain and to feel good again, it is not there is never ever one size fits all. And that's why I always work with people one-to-one first of all, and before, you know, some clients prefer to work one-to-one ongoing, and the majority start one-to-one and then move on into classes. So they're my 5 tips today. I hope they've helped. Comment if you're joining in listening today. So tip 1 ended up being relaxation and breathing. And tip 2 is about getting your back stronger. Tip 3 is about having good core stability. Tip 4 is about having good posture, and you can just do that every day anyway. Like, I'm not sat here like slumped at the desk here. I'm sat here with nice tall posture, so my back's feeling happier. So that's tip 4. And tip 5 is doing the right stretches for your back, because honestly, they can feel like a life savior doing the right ones, honestly. It's just really great. And then it's about doing it regularly, having a weekly lesson and practicing your little 6 minutes a day, incorporating it into your lifestyle. And before you know it, you're feeling much better, you're maintaining your back. And then, you know, the goal really is to get out that pain injury zone. And I love it when clients get out of that. Have you got any questions today, everybody? Have you got any questions? You're always welcome to private message me with any questions. I hope that's helped and inspired in some way. You can always comment or message me or email me if you want to know any more. I do always do a free telephone consultation for those who actually would like to work with me to actually help in a proper way. You can only do so much in a free live, and I never like to put too much on my YouTube channel, because you've got to be careful with the back, and you've got to look after it and look after your back, and get the right level for you. So yeah. Anyway, have an amazing day. Any questions, ask away. If you are here in replay, put hashtag replay. And remember, you can get stronger. You can breathe and relax and feel better with it, which is really enjoyable. You can get a better core stability. Your posture can improve, and you can do the right stretches for you. I teach you how. Sending you lots and lots of love. See you soon.